He is. He did the little pot at the door. Yeah, I'm back. Another stream. Another 8 hours of work. Like the title says, the grind continues. Grind continues. And it's gonna keep continuing. It's not stopping. Oh, yeah. Been really busy today, dude. I've been really busy today. I don't even know what I want to play, dude. Excuse me. Great. I'll just play some Roblox. Play some Roblox. Some surf or something. Damn. What's up, Zitty? Welcome to the stream. It was alright. It was alright. I was busy like all day. Mostly. Yeah, now that I think about it, pretty much all day. And I got home and then I needed to go drop my truck off. So I haven't had much time to like sit down and chill. But here I am. I'm not sure. I haven't really heard an update. I haven't heard much of an update on that. He's behind me. That sucks. Fuck that. I want to play Fortnite. I want to play some Blitz. How was your day though, Zitty? I don't know if I asked. Chilling at home, nice. Is it Saturday for you? Come on, the cats are fighting. The cats were fighting, dude. Bruce is really old. Like, he's getting really old, and I don't like when Riggy is just on him like that. So I'm annoyed at the fact that I keep having to get up to him. Like, they want to go in my room, and then they're in my room for like 5 minutes, and then they immediately want to get back out. Wait, my mic is probably kind of low. Yeah, they were fighting. No, it's more like Riggy just decides to start like messing with Bruce, and then Bruce doesn't even seem like he wants to fight back very much. Like, he's a bully to Bruce. I have to feed them separately because he literally doesn't let him eat, and it pisses me off. But it's natural cat nature stuff. It's just like, dude, he's old. Like, let him eat. Can you buy Riggy off me? Definitely not. No. Whoa. Whoa. Why does Riggy bully Bruce? I don't know, dude. I don't know, man. Sorry if I seem like crabby or whatever. I kind of am, and I don't really know exactly why. I mean, I think I know why, but I hate being in this mood, especially while I'm live. So I might end the stream early tonight and just edit, because I don't want to sit here and be in this kind of mood while I'm live. It's not a good. I don't like it. Yeah, like, I'm not trying to be a dick or anything. I don't like making excuses for shit, but I haven't had like any time to do anything today besides like work, and then fucking give someone a ride, and then, oh, then I had to go leave again. Fuck, dude. But that's life. That's life. I just don't like the fact that it's pissing me off right now. I'm trying to not let things bother me as much. Sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah, they do, and I hate getting frustrated with Riggy because I know him messing with Bruce and like not letting him eat. He's probably territorial over his food, which is natural. Like, it's all natural stuff. But it's just really annoying because I know that Bruce is old and that he shouldn't be putting up with that shit. And then, yeah, it just gets kind of frustrating sometimes. I don't want him to have to deal with that. But it's also hard for me to keep Riggy from doing that. Like, I got a spray bottle, I'll spray him. I'll spray him with water, and that's like a good way to let a cat know that he shouldn't be doing something. But even then, I don't even really like doing that, but it's just how it is. Because that's one of the ways you basically tell a cat to stop. Like, if your cat is scratching the couch or something, you spray them. It's literally just water in a bottle. But they don't like water, so. He usually knows once I grab the spray bottle to, like, stop doing whatever he's doing because he's not supposed to be doing that. And he's usually a pretty well-behaved cat. Like, he doesn't do bad shit. It's just he doesn't give Bruce a break sometimes. And it's like a lot of the time it seems like Bruce doesn't want to play. Lock Riggy up. No, I couldn't do that. It's literally just me and this other guy left. I should have won that round, dude. Yeah, I should have won that round. That was completely my fault. That's alright, though. I was so close. That's alright. You know what? I'm gonna just keep streaming and see what happens. It's a Friday. I have tomorrow off. Even though I have tomorrow off, I'm gonna wake up at the same time as I normally do. I'm gonna fucking grind. I'm gonna edit a bunch of clips. I'm not gonna edit a bunch of clips, but I'm gonna take my time and edit the shorts that I want to edit so that they do well. And I'm gonna stream. It's gonna be a good weekend. It's gonna be a good, productive weekend. Sleep in it, but I don't like sleeping in though. Like, there's only I'll sleep in for an extra half hour. Like I have a routine that I'm trying to stick to. A disciplined routine. I normally wake up at like 6:30 in the morning. It's hard explaining it to people because like you guys don't know exactly how things were for me last year and how like it's hard to explain when you weren't there to see how it was. Like one of the reasons I wake up so early is because like bad shit starts to happen when I lay in bed for too long or if I sleep in too late. Like it's really hard to explain, but I try to wake up early, eat breakfast, maybe read a little bit, feed the cats. Like I have stuff that I have to do. I have a lot of stuff to do, and waking up early helps me get it done. Sometimes you gotta stretch the ears. That felt good. Got a little range, huh? I didn't know that SMG could hit that far away. Let alone at that much damage. What time do you normally wake up, Zitty? Like, what time does school start for you over in Australia? When I was in school, it would start at like 8:10. That's when you had to be like in the classroom ready to learn. Oh, you're gonna hit me with one of them now, huh? No, please. Let's fucking go. Zitty, I did it. I did it. I gotta win. I gotta freaking win. You didn't miss anything. You'll have to rewind the stream and see. Yeah, I got that win. I got that win. See if I can get another one. That was smooth. That was smooth. This fucking dill pickle pulling up on me. Oh my goodness. Alright. That was a clean headshot. That was a very clean headshot. Did you see that? Oh, great. Like Glacier Dummy, something like that. It was one of the winter skins, the Christmas skins. Because he's the normal version of the skin that I'm using, and I was gonna see if he would have hit that emote with me. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Oh yeah, my mic was muted. My bad. No, I was just saying I grabbed him because when he was fighting with Bruce, I sprayed him with the water bottle, and now I feel bad, even though it literally didn't like do anything bad to him at all. It's just spraying him with water. It's like typical cat owner shit. He's right here. He's chilling. He's probably waiting to see if I'm gonna give him a fish, which I will give him a fish. Cause look at these treats that I got him. Where's Bruce? I'm not sure. Look, it's a fish. It's literally a freeze-dried fish. But they're cat treats. Also, it's silent. I'm gonna give him one. Very squishy. Smell good though. They smell like a tiny freeze-dried fish. But he's happy now. He's happy now. No. No. Why do you want me to play as Elastigirl so bad? But Ziddy, why do you want me to play as Elastigirl so bad? Yes, it is the Terminator. My squishy. Look at him. There's a bunch of them. Ooh, it's Butthead. There's a bunch of them. Sounds good. And I don't even want to take a caffeine pouch either because it's like, actually no, I'm gonna take one. I'm gonna have one anyway. I was gonna say, sometimes towards the end of the night when I take one, it like doesn't even do much. It's like my body's like, nah dude, you're tired. Like, go get some sleep. Stop trying to stay awake with caffeine. Just fucking go to bed, dude. No notification. Has YouTube not been sending out notifications for the stream or something? Like, I don't want to be that guy that's like, nobody's been chatting in my stream. But like, nobody showed up to the last stream, dude. Like, nobody typed anything in the chat. Which normally there's people who show up. So I don't understand. Is YouTube not... I mean, I know the notifications on Discord go out, but yeah, what the hell? You should click like undo the notifications and then do them again. Like just click the bell, turn it off, and then turn it back on. I don't know why it's doing that, cause nothing happened. Everything's still normal. Everything's still at play how it was. But welcome to the stream, Joel. Appreciate you stopping by. How's your PC doing? Oh, nice, nice. You gonna get a terabyte? Or are you talking about the hard drive? Terabyte, nice, nice. I got one of those the other day to put content on. Alright, dude. I'll use one. I'll use one too. Terabyte hard drive, that's a lot of terabytes. But for a hard drive, that probably shouldn't be like too expensive. Damn. Damn, dude, calm down. And then he just gets bodied. Look at that. He did all that for nothing. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. That's what I was doing for a while, too. Or actually, no. I had my SSD, which I was running like my operating system on, and then I had a hard drive that I was putting games on, so I was gaming off the hard drive, which worked. The games that I was playing weren't very, like, they didn't need an SSD. What do you mean? You're gonna have to elaborate a little bit on that. So I feel kind of cooked today, honestly. Like, I finished working and then I had to give a ride. And then, I mean, I only had to give somebody a ride like 20 minutes away and 20 minutes back. Then I got home, and then I ate, and then I had to go somewhere again. I had to go drop my truck off. So it's like I haven't had time to sit down and just, like, relax. Which, having to go drop my truck off is my own fault, so I have myself to blame for that. Not even really in much of a streaming mood, to be honest, right now. I'm in more of like a, just chill, listen to music, and edit some stuff mood. I have a bunch of content to edit currently. And I'm probably not gonna go through this weekend, and I probably will, just not as much as I have before, like clipping old streams. I noticed I was clipping stuff that I probably won't ever really upload. Now when I go through, I gotta make sure, like, okay, am I realistically probably like, gonna upload this, and will this be good content instead of just like a random Fortnite kill? Like, yeah, it's just I know what happens when I'm like not doing anything. Like I'm probably gonna slow down a little bit this weekend, but I gotta be doing something, otherwise bad shit's gonna happen. Like mentally, like that's when I mentally like get into a rut. And like when people say the whole like an idle mind is the devil's playground, that's 100% true. And one of the only things that has been keeping that playground off limits is staying busy. Because yeah, I've had people tell me that I should take a break. I even had Ziddy in here earlier telling me to take a break and to sleep in, but it's like, dude, I can't, because if I do, there's a good possibility that I'll go AFK for 6 months again. I can't do that shit. I literally can't. It'll ruin everything that I've been working for the past, like, beginning of this year, you know what I mean? Get a solid 8 hours sleep before you start your work. You know what, yeah, tonight instead of, cause I don't have to, tomorrow I have the day off, and I'll stay up kind of late getting a short ready to upload, and then I'll schedule it and everything. I'm gonna go to bed at like 11 tonight, and then 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. By the time I wake up around 6:45, I should have like 7.5 hours of sleep. So that should be enough. Cause yeah, dude, like I don't want to get burnt out either. And I'm not really worried about getting burnt out. Because like before I got burnt out, because I wasn't really taking it very seriously. Like this wasn't my priority. I had my priorities in other places. But it's like now that this is my like main priority, I don't really, like if I was gonna get burned out, it probably would have happened by now. I've been consistently streaming for the last like 2 months. I don't know if that makes sense. I also have been doing a lot more at work recently too. Work, but don't work yourself to death. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. I do need to slow down a little bit. Like I've been in a big rush lately. I need to structure some things out. Like set up a schedule of like just day-to-day living, specifically on the weekends, because it's like work, and then like during the week I work, and then I come home, I eat, I edit, I stream, shower, go to bed, stuff like that. Yeah, that's what I should do. It's like I get a lot done on the weekends, don't get me wrong. It's just they're not structured. Like they're not, I mean, I'll wake up in the morning and eat breakfast, and then after that, it's just kind of like It's all over the place, but shit gets done. It's actually my brother's birthday this weekend, but we're not really doing anything this weekend because my other part of the family's busy. Normally we go out to eat somewhere, but it'll probably be next weekend or something like that. Fix my posture here and freaking lock in a little bit. Like, I don't want to end the stream yet. This stream, especially the beginning of it, it's not in the greatest mood. I might unlist this one. Not private or delete it, but just unlist it because I have the same problem now. I use games to do stuff correctly because I have terrible OCD, so I do each task piece by piece. I wonder if I have something like that too, only because it only comes up, or like it only comes back, whatever it is, once I'm like completely sober. Like, no nicotine, no za, like nothing. Like right now I'm literally running off eggs, vegetables, apple juice, like beef jerky, more eggs. Like, I'm eating healthy, I'm drinking water. I mean, right now I'm drinking like sparkling water that's lemon lime flavored. But dude, I've been eating a lot healthier and just taking better care of myself. But my brain is just like go go go, dude. Go go go. And at work, it's work has been going really good. I sent a screenshot of part of this book that I'm reading that I'm trying to like actually live out, and that's been helping a lot too. But yeah, dude, I get very, how do I explain it? Like, I'll get home from work, or I'll clock out of work, and I'm like, okay, I need to go home right now. I need to get home fast. I need to start editing. I need to do this, 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 this. When in reality, it's like, I don't have to like race home and get all this stuff done. Like, I have time. But at the same time, it's like I don't have time. Like, I've already wasted so much time. I sat on my ass. Like, for the last, like, after I graduated, I sat on my ass in my bedroom for like fucking 4 years. So it's like, at one end, I feel behind. And on the other end, it's like, just chill out a little bit. Like, I'm stuck in the middle of like, alright, if I chill out, I'm gonna fall back into bad habits. And then if I don't chill, then I'm like going a little too balls to the wall with it. I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense. And like, that's the thing too, I don't want to rush any content either, because once I rush it, it's not as high quality as it should be, or could be. You know what I mean? I want to make sure everything that I'm uploading and posting is good quality, that I actually took my time with. Generation is a habit of rushing, but I learned that if you rush, you will crash. So take each day one step at a time. That's good. That's good advice there. You see where I'm coming from when it's like the whole like I feel like I've wasted time. I mean, on one hand, yeah, I did waste time, but I also learned like a lot just about myself and yeah, myself, I guess. You were not behind, you were just moving at your own pace. Don't push too hard, mistakes will be made. Don't push too hard or mistakes will be made. That's valid. Rome wasn't built in a day. And the Easy Audacity YouTube livestream takeover also was not built in a day. It's being built piece by piece. Brick by brick, piece by piece. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. I'll give myself that. I hit her with that slide. That was good. I'm gonna give myself a little bit of credit there. I like that one. I like that one. I had the same feeling too. I spent 2 years after school. My friends got ahead of me, so I had the same issue for a while. I was home for 2 years, not doing anything but bed rotting. Same, but for me it was like 4 or 5 years, dude. I was more like room rotting though. It's like I was trying to do things that were helping me and like try and do things that were beneficial. But it's hard to do that when you're isolated the way that I was. But I don't want to use any of that as an excuse either. It's like I don't want to make excuses, but fuck, dude. Yeah, no, you're right, dude. You're definitely right on that. You're definitely right on that. I just want to focus on staying consistent this year. Like, I want to post almost daily with the shorts. I want to stream almost daily. Daily, not even almost. I want to stream daily. But I gotta figure out the balance. I gotta figure out the balance. And I've slowly been figuring out, and it's slowly been getting better. There's no reason for me to throw in the towel or anything like that. Like I have a to-do list, and I bought a whiteboard, and I've been writing stuff down on the whiteboard with like a kind of like a structural to-do list kind of thing, and I'm gonna redo it this weekend. Just because today was kind of like I can't let that. I can't let that get to me. But no, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I appreciate that nudge of motivation there. For real. A task board. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, right now it's a mess. It's like it's just notes. Like, don't forget to do this or don't forget to do this. But I'm gonna redo it and make it more structured and more like not go 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 go. But like, hey, let's get this stuff done. Do this and just stay consistent. You know what I mean? W Joel. W Joel. I still got the freeze dried minnow. Joel, look at these treats that I got for free off Amazon. Oh, I hope he doesn't wake up. They're freeze dried minnows. They're tiny fish that were freeze dried, but they're cat treats. He likes them. He's snoozing right now, though. He is. That's part of the reason I like him, is because it's literally just, like, the ingredients literally just say minnow. It's just a fish. It's probably one of the most natural cat treats you can get right there. That's what kitties were eating back in the day. Out in the wild when they had to hunt for their food and they didn't live with the humans who just gave them everything because they're cute creatures. His second name will be Brick. Alright, now I'm in a better mood. Let's go. It's the Springfield banana. Here. Come on, dude. That's what I get for trying to pickaxe him, though. Honestly, I can't wait tomorrow after this happening. This PC really made my mood change. That's good. That's good to hear. Because it's like, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that can come with having a PC too, as well. Like, if I wouldn't have gotten my computer, I probably wouldn't have came to the conclusion that I want to stream. So yeah, I think I know what you mean there. You been playing any games? Did you get Fortnite? Oh, great. Finally get into making some content for fun. Facts. Facts. Are you gonna make a YouTube channel? Or where do you plan on making content? I'm assuming on YouTube. But if you do, definitely send me your channel and I will subscribe. Yeah, when you have, oh, I gotta read that. I logged in right there. I logged in right there. My new channel named Roach on your wall. It's not really up yet. Okay, okay. Yeah, when you got it already, or not already, because I don't even have mine already yet. But once you're ready to share it, definitely send it to the Discord or send it to me directly. I normally don't let people promote any of their like I wouldn't let somebody pop into the Discord server and be like, "Hey guys, come subscribe to my YouTube channel." Like, nobody really. It makes sense when you make content, but nobody likes that guy who just like shows up and is like, "Hey guys, come subscribe to my YouTube channel." Like, that's kind of like, come on, dude. But you can definitely post yours in there. There's been a couple times where somebody showed up and like plugged their own stuff, and it's like, dude, one, I don't know. I don't want to be that guy. And then two, it's like that's not even the right way to do it, because a lot of the time somebody's gonna read that and they're not even gonna look at it. They're just gonna be like, "All right, dude." Like, if you're trying to force people to watch your stuff like that, or like throw it out there, like, I get it, but it's just like, dude, come on. Like, come on, dude. I don't. And I can't say I haven't done that, because I've probably done that before. I can't remember a time off the top of my head, but I've probably done that in like high school or whenever. But it would make me like physically cringe now doing that. Because then even if you do get somebody to watch, a lot of the time it's like a pity view. Like, oh, okay, I'll come drop a like for you, man. You know what I mean? And it's a lot more rewarding when people just want to watch, or just want to, yeah, like they want to watch. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's really hard to take that type of thing seriously. It's like, come on, bro. Come on, dude. Oh no. Yeah, it takes a while to grow it to that point to where you start having people consistently show up and want to watch. I just need a game to post when I finally start. What kind of content do you plan on making if you have an idea? Because for me, that's changed a lot over time. Like the more that I've the more I've matured and like changed certain things about like my life, like made different choices and whatnot, my direction and my content and stuff has changed over time. Like, what's your current like baseline? Like commentary videos, gaming videos. I personally like streaming because it's like it's like uncut. Like I can't edit what I'm doing right now. Like what you're seeing right now is exactly what's going on right now. If I say something wrong or if I mess up or if I lose, like it's all live. I can't hide it and I don't want to hide it. Yes, after the stream I edit stuff and I clip stuff, but streaming it's just more my thing, I guess. Oh, really? I did not know that. I don't know if that was the case when I made my account. Where did he go? Where did he go? How did that... How did that even... Alright. See, I'm not, like... I'm trying to stop posting Fortnite clips, but that's the type of clip to where I feel like I can post that and not feel weird about it. Not that I would feel weird, but it's like, is that really worthy of posting? That's like a weird win right there. But I'm really trying to make the content more entertaining, I guess. Like last night, I separated a bunch of my shorts into their own, like shorts of me talking and then Fortnite, so I don't have them all mixed up in one folder. That goes back to like the structure thing too. I can't say at the moment since my brain isn't fully braining. No, it's all good. That's all good. Is my screen... No, it's not. I thought my screen was flickering, but it's not. Oh, on a positive note, on a really positive note, I deleted Snapchat, which is good because Snapchat is not a good app in my opinion, especially for young people and probably older people too. I mean, for a majority of people now. My few main reasons for deleting it is one, I'm always getting recommended to add random females for some reason. That's what they decided to push and try and get me to add and communicate with. Waste of time. Complete waste of time. The discovery section is just garbage. It's just AI slop and clickbait that just keeps you sitting there tabbing and watching it over and over again, wasting time. Yeah, I'm glad I deleted it, dude. I got my memories and got out of there. I don't use Snapchat since school because that app is just a waste of time. Facts. And like I made my Snapchat account in probably like 7th grade, 8th grade. Like I've had Snapchat for a long time, dude. For a very long time. I remember like OG Snapchat, dude. Before all of that. Now it's just a shithole, dude. It's just not. It's not good. Not good. And I still have Instagram. I'll be honest. I still have Instagram. I'm not on it a whole lot. I catch myself scrolling on there when I'm like in the bathroom. Like after the stream, if I have to go like take a shit, I'll scroll through Instagram for a little bit. Which honestly, I should just delete Instagram too. I should just delete Instagram. Or at least delete the app and keep. Because like for example, I still got TikTok, but it's on my computer. I still have. I don't know what else I was gonna say. I have Instagram on my computer. Like I have these things on my computer so I can post my content to them and then just kind of leave it here, like at the desk where the computer is. But then I get the apps on my phone and it's like it's a whole different story, dude. Oh yeah, dude. I know exactly what you mean, dude. And it's really funny because Instagram used to be really locked down, dude. Like you couldn't say certain things without them literally just banning you. Like they would completely like remove you. Now the shit that flies on Instagram is crazy, dude. It is crazy. I don't know what happened, but it is a lot different than what it used to be. I think around like 2020, 2021 is when they were like, if you said something on Instagram that they didn't want you to say, you were say goodbye to your account. But now they don't care, which is good because I didn't like that kind of censorship at all. I don't think anybody really did. And if you did, then that's kind of weird. TikTok from 2021. I don't. I wasn't on there then. TikTok was one of those platforms that I was like against in high school. Like if you like, no, I did not have TikTok and I was against it. TikTok was cringe to me and like kind of my friend group. Oh, I bet. Mine was lost on like just the internet in general. There's definitely some stuff that I want to clip from this stream. The moderation died from a lot. So anything. Damn, really? I'm glad that's. I mean, dude, I don't even know anymore, because there'll be times where like I'm about to post something on TikTok and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go see what's trending right now. Like, let me see what tags are doing good, or like something to help, maybe get my post into the algorithm a little bit more. So I go to the explore page and I'm scrolling and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, this is actual garbage. It's like AI slop. It's, besides the lady who feeds the monkey, there's like the Zing the monkey. That's chill. Everything else, it's like, people are actually sitting here like brain dead scrolling through all this shit for hours on end, and it's like, dude, that is like actual brain rot. Like, brain rot used to be a funny term, but no, it's like, it's real. It's actually real. It's crazy. What's up, Nasty? You were on a date? How did it go? How did it go? I hope it went well. I hope you've been doing well, by the way. I hope you've been doing well, man. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but cheers to that. Okay. That's good, I think. Crazy. Where do you meet them? Just out of curiosity. I'm not on the market like that anymore, but I've been busy at work past few streams. Oh, dude, it's all good. It's all good. It's not a problem. I don't like making people feel obligated to tune in, because then it feels forced, and then it's just nah. Don't get me wrong, I definitely love having people in the chat, especially because it can help me like start talking and like chatting about something, and then that's what I like doing on here. But now, real talk, where do you meet him usually? Do you meet him like in person at work, or like Tinder? Like, where are you meeting him at? Because in my area, I'll just be completely open about it. In my area, I live in like a small town, and even when I would go on dating apps, dude, they would be like 30 miles away, 40 miles away. And even then, it's like, a lot of the ones in my area would either be looking for blue collar guys or dudes who drive trucks and go hunting and fishing and drink beer and party. Those are like the main two candidates in my area, and I'm neither of those. So I was kind of the oddball, I guess. I would have results, don't get me wrong. Like, I would have results, just not the greatest results. If that makes sense. You know what I mean? But at the mall or Hinge. I don't know if Hinge. No, I probably did have Hinge. I think I did, yeah. But it was just dead because of the area that I live in. Probably shouldn't keep fidgeting with this. I want to like drop it or something. This is my storage. My backup. Yeah. I'm glad I'm not on any of that anymore. Oh no, one of the ones that I used to use, I don't even know why I'm getting into this, but one of the ones I used to use and have decent results on was Facebook dating. Yeah. Are you on there, Nasty? If not, then hey. Probably have some good luck on there, but be ready to come across a bunch of lonely middle-aged women. Nah, he says. Oh shit. I used to dating Athen, man. During that time I looked like a raisin, so I got bodied. That's crazy. I can say this confidently that if I were to hop on an app like that now, I feel like I could confidently have good results. But I know that's not good for me. That is not good for me. Don't get me wrong, I would love to go out and do that stuff. But I want to be like ready to like settle down with someone before I get into all of that. And I'm not looking to settle down with anyone right now. Like, I see dudes and I hear people talking about, like, I'd rather meet people IRL. Now, facts. That is it. That is it. 100%. I hear people at work or, like, people just in general, or seeing people in general to where, like, you could tell there's two people, or, like, two younger people and they're in a relationship. And I see that, I'm like, fuck, dude, that kind of sucks. I can't imagine being, like, held down like that this early on. Yeah. I've been alone for long enough to where I'm used to it, and I'm getting very comfortable with just being alone. Not to sound like, boo-hoo me, I'm lonely, but I think that's a really good skill to have, is just being content and being alone when it comes to that kind of thing. Because, like, right now, I'm not necessarily alone. I'm talking to you guys in chat, but, you know, just daily life and relationships. Like, I'd go through phases where I would be all depressed and sad and think, like, oh, dude, I need a girlfriend. I need a female companion. And then I get one, and then it just makes things a whole lot worse. And I'm like, oh, shit. That sucks. That sucks. I don't mind a woman who is older, but I don't want a 40-year-old. That's kind of where I'm at too, because I don't find a lot of the girls my age to be very interesting at all. It's like all just, I don't know. lack of maturity and father figure and whatnot. I just want company to do random stuff with. And I got it, so I'm pretty good right now. That's good. That's good. That's good to hear. I get enough like good social interactions at work and whatnot, so that kind of gets me through the day, I guess. I have a chill enough job because I can interact with people and whatnot, and that social interaction definitely helps out. Like, I've also realized that my social skills when it comes to women aren't as cooked as I thought they were, so that's good too. Like, I can start a conversation and I can hold the conversation and all of that, which was one of the things I was worried about being cooked when it came to my social skills. But luckily that's not the case. I like older women than me, but because of my mom's age, I can't get someone over 34. How old is your mom, if you don't mind me asking? That sounds crazy, but how old is your... She don't bring anyone home who's older or as old as her. That's crazy. Oh. Your mom's younger than my mom. But I don't get into that. I don't get into that with my mom because I don't... Most of the girls that I've hung out with, and yeah, like I've hung out with prior to the beginning of this year, in high school, they were like my age, but after high school, they've always been like a little bit older. Like, I don't, just more of my preference too. What about you, Nasty? Is Nasty still in here? I don't think he is. Damn, I was gonna ask him. What's Nasty's age range at when he's looking for a female companion? Maybe he is still in here. I don't know. And do you shoot for the same age, or do you go for a little bit older? Oh, you are here. Okay, sweet. Do you go for like a little bit older, a little bit younger? Yeah, I mean, a factor for me is also the fact that I'm still like I'm still a believer, and yeah, I have that too, to where it's like that's also part of the reason I'm not doing that type of stuff anymore, because one, I've known, I know, and I've experienced why it is bad for me. I know exactly what it's like. I know how it starts. I know how it ends. Like, I know how deep the hole gets. I get that. But I also want to try and do things the traditional way, you know what I mean? Not to try and shame people who aren't doing it that way, but that's just me, you know? I don't want to look down on people for doing what they're doing, kind of thing. Or at least when it comes to that specific thing, because, yeah. 30 and up? Okay, I see. That's valid. Seems like we're all on the same page with that. I mean, I'm 22, but hypothetically, if I were still out doing that, I wouldn't mind at all. My cutoff would probably be like when it starts to get around to my mom's age. That's when I'm like, nah. Crazy. Same. Kind of. It depends on what age. Like, I don't know. Maybe I have issues. I don't know. Like here's the thing too. Like I could see obviously there's a pattern of girls having daddy issues going for older guys, but I don't really have issues like that with my mom. Like I don't have like mommy issues. Like my mom raised me and she's been here for me like my childhood. So I don't know where that comes from. Like dead ass. Like I don't. Is it the fact that women my age are? I don't even know the word for it. Fucking stupid, or I don't know. Really don't know. There's some good ones out there. Don't get me wrong, but a majority of them, not interested. Just want someone who's mature. Facts. Like very random, but we're kind of on the topic, so it's not very random. The last relationship that I was in, this was like after we ended up breaking up. Fuck, this is weird. Okay, I'm just gonna get it out there. When we first started hanging out and when we first like met and like we're hanging out in person and stuff, like the body count number was brought up and I basically said like I don't want to know. Like I just don't want to know. And then after the relationship ended, I think I found out what it was and was like genuinely disgusted. I hate shit like that. Dude, shit like that bothers me, bro. And maybe that's a maturity thing. I really don't know, but if I'm like talking to a girl or chatting with a girl who has like a really high body count, I'm immediately like, nah. Mm-mm. Get the fuck away from me, woman. Like, nah. Yeah. And then it's like it's one of those things too to where like she's not that same person. And I can understand that. But for me as a guy, I can't know that and have that in the back of my head and like genuinely want to pursue like a real relationship with that, like knowing that. Fuck, dude, this is gonna sound crazy. Based off of a TikTok that I saw, I don't know if it was a trend, if it was like factual, but I think it was like fucking, like, it was like 30 plus. For my age, for my fucking age, dude. We were the same age. That's when I was like, nah. Hell nah. Like after we broke up, that was one of the things that like sealed the deal for me, kind of. That's when I was like, nope. See ya. Yeah, dude, that's I think that there's a good possibility of that being accurate. There's a good possibility of that being accurate. But yeah, dude. And I didn't know that during the relationship. I found that out after, but I willingly chose to be ignorant to that in the relationship. Like, actually, give me a second here. Give me a second here. I'm gonna pull up the TikTok that I'm thinking of right now. I'm not gonna show it on stream or anything like that. I just want to see if I'm. She's probably gonna see that I looked at her account. I don't even care. Why am I doing this right now? Yeah, I don't know. If I'm interpreting that correctly, it's more than 30. Yours is 65? I can't be a hypocrite either. Like, mine... If I'm being straight up, it's more than, like... It's like 7? No, it's like around, like, 7. It's between, like... This is a crazy topic. I don't know if I were to guess between. I'm really trying to not like think of it because I'm not trying to get like PTSD, so to speak. But it's more than like 8, not more than 10, you know? Actually, no. Let me. Yeah, mine's not more than 10. Mine's not more than 10. And I also don't want to be a hypocrite either because, like, if a girl having a high body count bothers me and mine is, like, not necessarily low but not necessarily super high, I can completely understand if that would make a girl that is looking for something serious not be as interested. You're also older than I am, and you're older than both me and Joel, so yeah. Crazy conversation. Good conversation though. A few months ago, I would say 65 is high. Everything is that who I think it is? Hold up. Yeah, that is what you're talking about. That is that is beyond disgusting. That is like you probably don't have much of a soul left at all anymore. Like your soul has been like, yeah, dude. Like that's the type of shit that will like mess with your soul. I don't even want to think about that. That's disgusting, dude. That's honestly disgusting. That's good. That's good, dude. No, like when I hear of like people our age like say that like yeah, I'm a virgin, like genuinely that is actually awesome. Like good on you, dude. Keep that shit. Straight up, keep that shit. Until you're ready to like settle down with a woman, and good on you. I feel bad for the father. I feel bad for the father, straight up, dude. I got no shame in saying that either. And the child. Yeah, I feel bad for both of them. That's crazy. Part of me wants to say I feel bad for her too, but at the same time, it's like, damn, you kind of chose to go out and do that. But it's probably something that caused her to go out and do that. like a never-ending cycle of just like, wow. Yeah, I don't even know, dude. I don't even. Gross. That's bad, dude. I'm so glad I've been free from all of that stuff for at least a month and a half, going on 2 months. Yeah, I'd be going on 2 months now, give or take. Like, I can't remember the last time I partook in that type of activity, whether it was by myself or with someone else. Like, the difference it's made is crazy. Like, my mind is so much clearer. I feel better. Like, it's nice. Not saying I don't have, like, moments where it comes to mind and, like, the idea of going back to it comes to mind. But it's so easy to say no at this point because it's like, dude, why why would I throw that away when I've been doing so good for the last 2 months? Over like 15 seconds of pleasure. Like, are you actually kidding me? Are you actually bullshitting me right now, dude? Like, why? And I'm not even keeping track of the days, because that's not a good way to do it either. To be honest, lust is my only weakness, dude. It's like one of my main ones too, but once you're able to like bring it under control, which I do think you can, I think we can really do that. I don't know, I was under the mindset before of like, we can't do it ourselves and we need to like, how do I want to word this? In one way or another, it's our nature. And the only way we can avoid that or like stop doing that is by like faith. But I do really think that if you really want to stop and you want to bring yourself under control, bring your body under your control, you can do that. You don't need to depend on anything but your own willpower to do that. Kind of. I don't know if I'm wording that right. I think I'm not explaining that right. Because faith is definitely a large part of it, but it's also, it's one of those things to where you can't, or I can't say, exactly. I mean, yeah, kind of. Like, that's one of the things, like, when I decided to take like this YouTube shit seriously this year, one of the main things on the top of my list is like, okay, how am I gonna achieve anything at all if I can't even control myself? Like, if I'm scrolling on my phone and I see something and it causes me to want to go and, or just go and, you know, get one out, and I don't even have enough self-control to like keep myself from doing that, how do I expect to get anywhere in life? You know what I mean? If I can't keep my own body and mind under control and keep that stable, how am I gonna do anything? And that was one of the things that has been helping out too. It's like, all right, if I want to like take shit seriously this year and really lock in and try and do something with my life, something different with my life than just the normal slave wage job forever kind of thing, I gotta be able to bring myself under control. And it's been going well. It's not always easy, but it's definitely possible. But yeah, I'm glad you see where I'm coming from there too, because I know some like mutual friends of ours would probably disagree with that, but no, it's like you don't. You as a man are fully capable of keeping yourself under control, keeping your body under control, controlling your urges, having the self discipline of saying, no, I'm not going to do this. Like, and I kind of had to learn that the hard way because, yeah, I don't even want to act as if I'm like I've figured it out, because I haven't figured it out. I'm just going based off of what I've tried and what hasn't and has worked. And this is working right now. But it's also good to have like a goal or something that you're working towards, or like another reason to not do it other than God doesn't want me to do it. Because that isn't always gonna help. If anything, I feel like it could also make it you like beat yourself up a lot and make things worse, which is kind of what I think I was doing for a little bit too. The fact that I can control everything else about myself, including my alcohol addiction, but this is one of the biggest pests. Damn, I think I remember you talking about the alcohol thing a while ago. And the fact that you've gotten away from that, that's really good. That's really good. I think I said like a long time ago I saw you with a bottle of a picture of you with a bottle of Henny or something. So the fact that you haven't been doing that, that's a W. But one of the things that's been keeping me from going back to like fapping and whatnot is literally just the fact that if I know as soon as I do that and as soon as I go back to that, it's not hitting an erase or a reset button on all the stuff that I've been working toward, but it will just drop like a massive roadblock in what I got going on. And it's like, why would I do that over just that quick little like pleasure hit, that quick serotonin hit? Like why? Makes no sense. We don't talk about the Henny. Those were dark times. I bet they were, but I'm glad you were able to put the Henny away, because that is not always an easy thing to do. Actually, I don't know how easy or hard that is to do, because I haven't dealt with that personally, but I've had family that were very bad into it and are still, to an extent, struggling with it a little bit, I guess. I don't know if struggling is the right word, but I don't know what alcohol addiction is like firsthand, like dealing with it yourself. I know what it's like having family members with it. That's fucking horrible. I hate that. But I actually developed a dislike for alcohol now. That's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. The way I see it, I try not to look down on others for doing it. Like if I have coworkers talking about how they're gonna go to the bar this weekend and get shit faced, I don't really like to look down on them for that. It's more of just like, you guys are gonna go to the bar this weekend and get drunk, and I'm gonna sit in the lab, in the stream room, or like, I'm gonna be doing something productive. I'm gonna be doing something that is working toward my future and my goals, and you guys are out here getting shit faced on a Saturday, Friday night. I'm glad I'm not in that boat, but hey, you guys live it up. Have a good night, I guess. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get better at not being judgmental toward people. I've kind of came to the realization recently of, like, I'll fall into a habit of, I'll be not turning my life around, but I'll be changing things up and like just trying to do better in life and like make changes and take shit seriously and just go down a better path. And then when I do that and it starts working, I have a bad habit of like trying to tell other people to do that too, and then trying to like I'll end up like judging and lecturing people mentally, and I hate when that happens, but I'm getting to a point now to where it's kind of just like I can't do that. I'm not gonna try and tell people how to live their life. I don't want to judge people like that. You know, If anything, I can just lead by example. If somebody asks, like, hey, like, what have you been doing that's been, like, making you not a miserable person? I'll be happy to share and give advice. I love giving advice on things that I think are helpful, but I really don't want to tell people how to live their life because you can't control people. You can't control how people live their life, dude. Like, you can sit here and tell people, like, hey, this is bad for you. Hey, you should stop eating that, or hey, you should stop doing that because it's not good for you. You can't. You. A lot of the time, that's not gonna work. Like, if you're leading by example, or if you're just doing your own thing and it's working and they see that, that's one thing. But yeah, I'd rather go out and eat dinner and go out and drink or go do something fun with my friend that's getting drunk. I had that issue during 2024 and it was bad. And I don't. I'm kind of glad I don't have the friends around me that are doing that because I don't have that issue of like, oh, my friends are gonna go out this weekend, but I'm not. I feel left out. Like, I've been alone, like, physically, friends wise, in person. I've been alone for the last however many years since I graduated high school, pretty much. And even the friend that I was hanging out with after high school, all we would do was smoke za. There was no, like, there wasn't much going on there. But I hope that guy's doing well. I don't know if he is, but I hope he is. I have a saying: every man to his own order. I will assist the person if they need me to. Facts. And that's kind of how I see it too. If you want my advice, I mean, on here is different because if somebody types something in the chat and I feel like giving a piece of advice, that's one thing. But like in daily life, like if I see someone eating Burger King over and over again and they're always in the drive-thru where they're always eating like slop food, it's like mentally, like in my head, I'll think, damn, like that kind of sucks, dude. I hope you see that that's not good for you. But hey, man, I can't tell you how to live your life. I learned to be able to not feel left out from my friends. So I can just yap or online or buy myself dinner. Calling it a night. See ya. Sounds good. I appreciate you hanging out, Nasty. Appreciate you hanging out. I hope you have a good night's sleep, man. Hope you have a good night's sleep. And I hope you have a good day tomorrow, too. Straight up. Hope you have a good day. But yeah, I've kind of been also thinking about, I mean, I've already done a couple, but like, when it comes to yapping and stuff like that, it's hard for me to journal. Like, I know people say it's good to journal and stuff like that, and I can see how it is, but I'll start writing and stuff, and there's too much going on for me to write it out. I forget things, I write things down wrong, I don't convey what I'm thinking or feeling correctly. So I kind of want to start doing like audio journals. You know what I mean? To where I don't have to write, I can just talk and just let it out that way. Which is kind of what I do on here sometimes, but there have been multiple times where like I've talked about something or shared something that was like kind of personal to where I'm like, maybe I shouldn't put that out there because it's kind of personal. But at the same time, like, I don't know. I mean, I'm not. It's like I don't really have anything to hide. But I know people advise against like sharing personal stuff online. But I don't know, man. I feel like I don't really have a reason not to share some things. I don't know. Like, I don't share them with bad intentions. It's just a way of me like getting something out. But yeah, I should get into that more and just give it a try at least. Because it feels good to like let certain things out, like whether it's an opinion or whether it's a thought or a feeling that I've had that I've bottled up or whatever. Like just letting that out is it feels better. Feels really good actually. It's like a weight being lifted off your shoulders of like, oh, I'm glad I could get that out because that's been bottled up for a while, and the longer I would have left that bottled up, it would have just gotten worse and worse and affected this and affected that. We're out of focus here. There we go. I will let something out though. Popeyes is better than KFC. I've never had Popeyes, so I wouldn't be able to say it, but I mean, I'll take your word for that. I'll take your word for that. I also haven't had KFC in a long time. I remember when KFC had the glazed donut chicken sandwich. I tried that, dude. And it was like, I don't know if it wasn't bad, but it wasn't good. Like I remember it came in this, like sandwich box, and there was like a layer that thick at the bottom, like a puddle that thick of just glaze at the bottom of it. And you'd pick it up and it's just two glazed donuts covered in glaze and then a fat piece of chicken. Ugh. Ugh. Good a little bit, good for you, probably not at all. But yeah, if you don't let stuff out, it will come out when you don't want it to. Facts. That is very factual. Sounds like a heart attack. Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much what it was. That you survived is crazy. I ate it when I was still in school, so I had the digestive system to where I could eat a bunch of like shit food and not worry about the consequences as much. Like, dude, me and my friends would go to the Dollar Tree after school, fill up a cart full of just slop, just absolute trash, go get yated and then eat it. And somehow I wouldn't gain any weight. But in the mornings, dude, I would take some really painful shits. Like the kind of ones that have you like rethinking your life of like, oh my goodness. Like, oh my goodness, dude. Like that kind of where you're like hunched over like that. Literally rethinking your entire life choices. I'd have a lot of those, but other than that, I'd be all right for the most part. I've been meaning to throw away this empty bag of beef jerky. But I also think that I'm going to end it pretty quick here because it is almost 11 and I wanted to go to bed at 11. But this was a good stream. It started out bad. I'll be honest. Started out not... Excuse me. Yeah, it started out with me in a crabby mood, but I feel a lot better now. So, yeah. My squishy. I would give more details, but it's not for YT. I had one in 2024 on my birthday, and it was brutal. That's crazy. The fact that you remember the date probably shows that it was a bad one. Stream was entertaining as usual. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed. Thank you for chatting and giving me things to talk about. I do really appreciate that. Definitely don't feel obligated to always be in the stream and chat or anything like that, but definitely chatting was it's hard for me to chat about things sometimes when there's no one in chat for me to like get started with. Like, it's not even a matter of me talking to myself. It's just like someone can literally pop in the chat and say like anything, and then I can figure out a way to get into something with that. But yeah. Due to food poisoning, damn, I've never had food poisoning, but I hear it seems rough. I don't think I've ever had food poisoning. But yeah, either way, appreciate you guys for watching. Join the Discord server, drop a like, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that stuff. I will be live again tomorrow at around 8 o'clock Central Time, so feel free to tune in then. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good and safe rest of your night. Thanks for hanging out.